All right, Joe the Fan back with you here, guys, with Shane O'Mac and, of course, the UFL GOAT. The question of the day, the Liver King, who was arrested in Texas earlier this week, had some beef with Joe Rogan and with Andrew Tate. Shano, do you think that this Liver King guy could take out either Joe Rogan, Andrew Tate, if not both? What say you?
No, there's no way he could take out either one of them. I think the better hypothetical here is who would win between Joe Rogan and Andrew Tate. I think that would be the better matchup. I think Andrew Tate and Joe Rogan are too much well trained for any guy who doesn't train regularly to beat. Who do you think would win between Joe Rogan and Andrew Tate there?
Man, I think that's a really interesting matchup. Two guys who actually do have a background in mixed martial arts. Probably about the same weight too, even though Joe Rogan's about 10 feet shorter than him. I think Joe Rogan comes in with like a really good game plan. Like you figure he's around them UFC guys all the time, and he's also I think a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I think it would be an interesting matchup for sure. Andrew Tate, 20 years younger, former KBO champ. Really good chance that he just pressures him and gets the knockout, but don't sleep on Joe Rogan. I can see Joe Rogan getting the takedown, and Andrew Tate has probably like no submission defense whatsoever. His ground game is probably non-existent, so I think he's in real trouble if Joe Rogan gets on top of him. So I'm taking Joe Rogan in this one.
Let's put him in the octagon and see what happens there. Joe Rogan with Andrew Tate, but I'm going to go with the GOAT here and say Joe Rogan with the experience. I'm not picking a guy that he doesn't seem to be popular, if you know what I mean, in the social media era or universe, the American/British era there. And Shano, he kind of looks like Common.
He does look like Common. He does kind of look like him a lot. And even though I don't like the guy either, but in this fight, there's no way Andrew Tate's losing to Joe Rogan. And Andrew Tate he's 6'3". Joe Rogan, he says he's 5'8". There's no way in hell he's 5'8". If he's 5'8", I got $1 million in my bank account right now. There's no way he's 5'8". The height and reach advantage are just way too much for Tate. And like when you're a champion level kickboxer, yeah, his submission and ground takedown is not going to be there. But with that a reach advantage, I mean, he's just going to keep kicking Rogan right in the face every time he goes for a shoot. That's it. I'm giving Tate every 100% of the time there.
He's not 5'8", and if you believe that, Shano's got some beachfront property for you in Nebraska. He wants to sell you. Okay, let's just say that. Final words from the GOAT there. What say you? I'll throw you a different matchup here, my friend. Liver King, Tiger King, in the octagon, 3 rounds. Do they go the distance?
I don't think that one goes the distance whatsoever. Liver King is way bigger than him. I think Liver King might actually, have a good chance. I just can't even do this. I don't even know what to say. Liver King just murders him.
Liver King's gonna crush him unless Tiger King can either get one of his guns that he always has with him, or give him like a 6-month-old tiger. Not a full-grown tiger, because a full-grown tiger is gonna eat any person alive, any man alive, right? Give him like a 6-month-old cub. Give him somebody he can be frisky with, right?
We'd have a matchup. We'd have a real matchup with that one if he had a tiger on his side.
If it's a full-grown tiger, no way. But yeah, give him like a little cub. He might have a chance.
I pay to see that, my friend. But who's feeding him? No, it feels like it's Mike Tyson in the movie Hangover. He's got him in the bathroom. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, come on out.
Hey, get a little snack for you. Real important that you eat this, okay? Just have a little. What do we do now?
Well, I'll tell you this. They both would definitely go down by my personal friend here, the Gypsy King.
Tyson Fury. Yeah, he would knock both of them out. Yes, I agree.
Exactly.
Tyson Fury would knock both of them out. He would knock out Joe Rogan too. That wouldn't be a debate either.
All 4 of them.
At once.
That reminds me of you ever seen this fight? It was Eddie Hall, who's a world strongman, and he went against 2 flyweights in the same time in an MMA ring. Eddie Hall's a big burly guy. He was literally world's strongest man. And he fought 2 flyweights at the exact same time, and he knocked both of them out. That's how that fight would go with Tyson Fury. When you have a heavyweight champion boxer, that's like a whole different level.
Definitely. It'd be interesting to see some of them strong men, especially from like the 90s fight, like Jay Cutler and maybe it's Mark Hall, but yeah, some of them guys are just so massive. But it would be interesting to see like how athletic and flexible they really are. They might just be a bunch of big stiffs, you know. They can do that, but not too much anything else. That's another guy that I hope that we're done seeing fighting. Mike Tyson. It was nice while it lasted, but I don't want to see him get in the ring again after that Jake Paul fight.
Sure.
Do you think that fight was rigged at all? Like, do you think Tyson was holding back?
No, I think Jake Paul was holding back, is my opinion on it. I think he could have knocked him out.
Yeah, I mean, Tyson, that's the problem with Jake Paul there, is he keeps fighting these guys who are way past the prime, right? And then everybody's saying, like, yeah, you're fighting 60-year-olds. What do you expect, right? The one time he did fight a real fighter, he lost. So
he's waiting for Canelo to turn 50.
Canelo would mop the floor with him. It wouldn't even be a contest.
Well, fans, there you have it. What do you guys think with these 2 dream matchups? We said Liver King taking on, of course, the Tiger King in one of our matchups. But, of course, the main event here, we decided to go with Joe Rogan taking on Andrew Tate. Who wins? Does it go the distance? Does Joe Rogan win by knockout, or maybe Andrew Tate win by a decision or by TKO? Tell us what you think in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell that tells you when we have a new video out. So for me, Shane O'Mac, and the UFL Ghost, we will catch you next time.